I'm only 5 hours away from Nacimiento. I'm super excited to get to go to somewhere that's very historical. You know, I'm like excited about it. From tomorrow, we're gonna work our way to Nacimiento and meet and get to see a location that's very iconic and a lot of history. That's like, so I'm super excited about this. So today I set on a journey to a place called El Nacimiento de los Negros. This is a historical town in northern Mexico, the legacy of the Black Seminoles. The Black Seminole tribe, they hid from us. Not many people know where this place is located or how to get there, but I decided to take the risk. First, I had to fly into Cancun, then from Cancun, another flight to Monterrey Airport. 18th century, many free black slaves and runaway slaves were found refuge with the Seminoles in Spanish Florida, where slavery had been abolished in 1693. Together they fought against European settlers who tried to expand into their homelands. However, in the early 19th century, the U.S. government began forcibly removing Native American tribes, including the Seminoles, to Indian Territory, present-day Oklahoma. From the time I arrived, I noticed not all black Seminoles who settled in Mexico were purely African descent. Many were mixed ancestry with both African and Native American roots in their intermarriage that shaped their community. The black Seminoles who settled in Mexico are also known as Muskogos. They have a unique culture that's blended with African, Native American, and Mexican.
No.
Dime algo de aquí, de ese lugar.
Nacimiento.
Nacimiento, dime algo de Nacimiento.
No, porque
¿Está bonito?
Está bonito.
Sí, yo sé, está bonito. Ya sé, está bonito, pero dime algo que yo, por ejemplo, yo no soy de aquí y tú eres de aquí. Dime algo que yo puedo decirle a mis amigos, que mira, algo de Nacimiento.
Lo que te puedo decir es que el 19, mira, se pone...
¿19?
19
¿Hay
junio.
mucha gente?
Que vengan a visitar.
So, yo necesito vuelva el 19 de junio.
Sí, 19. Y que vengan más.
¿Allá?
Más tú, más.
¿Y hay fiesta?
Fiesta, baile.
¿Allá?
Muchacha.
¿Mucha cerveza? ¿Mucha?
Ándale.
Él dice muchacha. ¿Y escucha? Ay, gracias, amigo. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Adán.
Adán. ¿Y tú? ¿Usted? Blanca.
Ajá, mamá de Adán.
Ah, ok. Soy checo. Un placer. Yo soy de Florida.
Necesitas llevarnos ayuda, Ramón, para allá, para Florida.
Vamos.
En Florida busca a Gertrudis Lucía en Florida.
Lucía.
Sí, en Gertrudis Vázquez y Factor y Lucía.
Ah, qué bueno.
Ahí somos.
Yo vivo allá. Yo vivo al lado de Seminole.
Habla
Sí.
por nosotros para que estos negros se vayan.
Que vayan y vengan.
Somos familia. Okay, brother. In the mid-1800s, a group of black Seminoles led by John Horse decided to escape the ongoing threat of re-enslavement and traveled to northern Mexico. There, they established a free settlement and helped defend against Apache and raiding parties. While also continuing to attract runaway slaves from the U.S., the Mexican government welcomed them, and the black Seminoles found a place where they could live without fear of being re-enslaved. They were called Muskogos by the local people. We are almost there, man. So close I could taste it. So close. All right, so let me get back in the taxi because he's waiting for me. So let me keep making it moving. There it is right here. You see that? El Nacimiento Tribu Negros Muskogos Seminoles. So that's the sign right there. What's up, guys? I just got dropped off from my taxi in Monterrey. So right now I'm in Monterrey. From Monterrey, I'm only 5 hours away from Nacimiento, El Nacimiento. So I figured, let me just get a place to stay for one night, and then we start the journey early in the morning, man. So I'm kind of excited. I'm super excited to get to go to somewhere that's very historical. You know, I'm like excited about it. So this is where I'm at in Monterrey. Nothing fancy. I'm just gonna go ahead and check into my spot right quick, spend the night here, get something to eat, and then from tomorrow we're gonna work our way to Nacimiento and meet and get to see a location that's very iconic and very iconic and a lot of history. That's like, so I'm super excited about this. All right, come on in. So this is the place. This is the place I'm staying at for one day. It's pretty nice. I like it. Nothing too fancy, just something decent. So let me show you guys around. Not bad. So now, let's go see the room. And we got the kitchen. I like the lights. How everything's all like lit up. Alright, so now let's go see my room. Uh-oh. Well, not bad. So, well, not bad. Not a bad location. So this is just a one night stay. And from there, we're gonna work our way. Now, this is the problem, guys. I'm gonna tell you the issue right now, right? The problem is I've been researching this place for 3 weeks. I know everything about this place, but I cannot find a way to get there. So I'm not sure if I have to rent a car or actually if there's a bus that goes there. So right now, that's my main concern, is to go around when I have dinner to ask some people, hey, how can I get? I'm gonna try to look for the nearest city in that area, the nearest city that I can get there to. So once I get to that nearest city, I'm sure there's a bus or some way you can get there, but we're gonna find out. Good morning, guys. So it's early in the morning, and now I'm on my way to the bus station. I am in Monterrey. I have an Uber that's coming to pick me up in 2 minutes. Should be here any minute now. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just waiting for the Uber, and we're gonna go catch the Uber to a place called Monclova. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. Now from Monclova, I don't know how to get there. I'm hoping that there's people, the bus station can actually tell me how to get there, which is 3 hours from here. And then we're just gonna take a risk and see if we can make it there. Now the problem is, if there's no bus or any type of transportation that takes me there, I would have to come back to Monterrey or stay in Monclova and see if they have some type of rental cars where I could rent a car or something and drive there. I really don't want to rent a car because it's not safe. I don't think it's safe to be riding in these roads without, like, I don't know the roads too well, so I don't want to be in a rental car riding in the roads by myself. So I'd rather just have a bus that could take us there. But if I have to get a rental car, I will. Hola. Sí, check. Yo voy a la estación de buses. ¿Tú sabes dónde?
Central de bus, claro.
Sí, allá. Sí.
¿Cómo se pronuncia? Czech.
Check, yeah. Checo. Sí.
¿De dónde eres?
Yo soy de Miami, Estados Unidos.
Ah, de Miami.
Yeah. Now I am entering the bus station. This is a dark bus station, my God. I'm entering the bus station. Oops. Guys, apologies for the dark, how dark it is. Let me see. That's better. I'm entering the bus station to catch the, I'm entering the bus station to catch the bus to Monclova. This is the bus station, so the Monclova is not the problem. The problem is once I get there, how am I gonna find this place? Because over here I've been asking a couple people, and most of the people don't like the way things is set up is when you're like more than 4 hours from a city, most people don't know, but when you're closer to it, people know. So I'm assuming hopefully people in Monclova, they know about Nacimiento. Hopefully they can coach me and tell me where to go. So let's go ahead and catch this bus and be on our way. So I got my bus ticket and I'm ready to go to Monclova. But even these people here at the station, hola. These people here at the station, they don't know this place because when I show them on the map, they don't know where it's at. So I'm just gonna wait till I get there and ask for directions. But if worst come to worst, well, if it gets to the point till it gets that bad, then I'm just going to have to just either pay a taxi to take me a 2-hour trip. That's a long trip. Or I'll, not from here, but from where I'm going. I think it's about 2.5, 3 hours from where I'm going. Or I just rent a car. So I don't know. I'll see what I'm gonna do. Well, at least it's a comfortable bus, thank goodness.
Una vez colocados todos los pistones, el Múzquiz es trasladado a una nueva estación de trabajo. Vástagos, el trabajador añade cadenas de distribución metálicas al cigüeñal. Un trabajador utiliza un elevador mecánico para
Now I'm here at the bus stop. No one knows where Nacimiento is, as you can see right here. But this place where I'm going next is probably like, I don't know, an hour or 40 minutes from El Nacimiento. So we just gotta keep getting closer and closer. Somebody's gonna know. But at least this next place got a hotel, so if anything bad happens, at least I know there's a hotel I can stay at and then I can get back. But right now we're going to the next location, which is Múzquiz, because no one knows where El Nacimiento is. Apparently, places that's historical like this, a lot of people don't know about. So here I am at another bus. I just got on. Here's the bus station right here. So you guys can see I just arrived. This is, I don't even know where I'm at. I'm so lost. This is Monclova. So I'm in Monclova. We just arrived. The lady at the front desk, she didn't know what El Nacimiento is, but they do know where Múzquiz is. Múzquiz. So from there, she believes I can get there. And apparently they don't have a lot of people who travel places like here because they were like double checking my passport, making sure I'm legit, making sure I'm not trying to get to the border, because that's what they believe is going on. But now I have to go catch this bus from Monclova to there, and then from there I can try to find my way. Also, I'm glad I did not get a rental car because they have immigration and police stops, and the police actually got me out got us, probably like 7 of us out of the bus and had us standing on the side of the bus right here, facing this way, while the person in the back, so you can't look back, while the person in the back gets investigated and all that. And I was afraid to even pull my camera out and record, so I said, nah, let's not play around. So they just doing that to make sure you're legit, make sure you're legal. When it got to me, they asked me, am I bringing money? I was like, oh man, this is what this is. They're gonna scam me out of money. But I hid my money. I do have a little bit of money in my wallet just in case something happens, but the rest of my money is hidden. And I pulled out my wallet and he was like, oh, and he saw my passport from the United States and said, yeah, I flew in. Oh, go. And you guys know they don't stamp. In Mexico, they don't stamp your passport no more. They just give you this piece of paper. It tells you
when you came in, that's your proof that you flew in. Because they here at this bus stop, they was looking for the stamp, trying to see when did I come in, if I came in legally. And I kept telling them, we don't get stamped no more. They do this paperwork. What's up, guys? So we are here in the city. Now we have to get one more bus. And finally, this bus station actually told me there's a bus stop somewhere around here that could take me there. And he said there is hotels there. So I'm getting closer and closer to my destination. Hopefully I can get there today, spend the night there. Oh, look at this artificial turf. Hopefully I can get there, spend the night there, and, you know, go and investigate and research this beautiful area. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Bien. I love small towns because the people in small towns are super cool, super nice. So we are closer to the destination, man. Closer to the destination. O sea, ¿esa es la parada por el bus?
No, creo que más allá.
El Nacimiento.
Creo, sí, acá no es.
Okay, gracias.
Okay.
All right. That was, I don't know. I think I was being a little biased right now. This guy was a black Mexican, dark-skinned Mexican, melanated Mexican, brown-skinned Mexican, Afro-Mexican. I'm calling it all because people don't like when I say Afro. They don't like when I say black. I don't know what to call him anymore. But anyway, he was a brown-skinned, dark-skinned Mexican. So I figured he would know. And he did know. I was kind of biased, but he told me the bus station is somewhere over here. So we're gonna see. Hola. I don't know about you guys, man. This is history. Knowing that you have Afro descendants, black slaves, and black Indians that came to Mexico and back in 1829, because Mexico had freed slavery. They freed slaves in 1829. And what a lot of people don't know is Mexico had a black president. I'm getting Diaz. So I'm getting, like, people are giving me different directions. This guy I just spoke to back here told me the bus stop is over there, and I was like, yo, bro, I just came from that bus stop, and this little kid's been helping me a lot, so let me give him something. ¿Tú sabes el Nacimiento?
Es nomás aquí en esos camiones. Nomás
Sí.
le dice, voy para Múzquiz. Dice por el Nacimiento y luego ahí te bajan.
Ah, ok.
Ahí te tienen que bajar.
Ok.
Le digo, porque no es mentira, yo iba a completar un platillo, pero no. Puedes vender.
Gracias. ¿Cómo yo puedo Gracias.
Voy. Déjame lo ver.
No, está bien. Para ti, ¿ok? Ay, yo voy para allá. Gracias.
Que tenga bonito día.
No pedí el dinero.
Se trae.
All right, pasa bien. All right. Yeah, that little kid knew a lot, man, and he was very helpful. He's selling something, so I decided to help him. So let's keep it moving. I'm making a big mistake walking with my cell phone in my hand. Let me put it in my pocket, even though this place doesn't look like it's a dangerous area. But you don't give people opportunities to rob you. Just stop. Guys, the day has finally arrived where I get to go to Nacimiento de los Negros. Right now I'm in Múzquiz, a place called Múzquiz, which is only like 30 minutes away. Unfortunately, there's no bus or anything to take you there, so I gotta find a cab. So right now I'm gonna walk down to the centro to get a cab, but you can see where I'm at. It's the hotel stay. So believe it or not, it took me 2 days to get here. It's crazy. So I was thinking about catching a, like just saying, you know what, let me just go to the main town and rent a car. I'm glad I didn't rent a car because you get stopped by immigration, you get stopped by immigration, military, and the police 3 times. And all 3 times that you get stopped, they're looking for people who don't look Mexican, right? Problem is, if I'm by myself in a rental, see, I'm in a bus, and there's a whole bunch of people. They can't see what's going on, but they're there. Plus, they don't know if I have family with me. But imagine if I was in a car by myself, driving, and I got pulled over. That's why I'm like, nah, man. You have to do this with somebody you know, or a tour or something like that. Definitely not by yourself. But I made it, and now we're almost there. I haven't fully made it yet, but we're almost there. So, interesting story. Another story to tell you guys. I was taught when I got here, I was talking to someone about trying to, because I wanted to actually sleep there, because they actually have hotels. I found out they have hotels. So I was asking people how to get there, and this one guy gave me directions. On the guy who gave me directions that you guys saw, they're not Mexicans. They're like Peru or from some other country. So when I was talking to these guys, they're sitting down on the side of the road. I'm thinking they're waiting for a bus. Next thing you know, they introduced me to some guy, and I told the guy, yeah, I'm trying to get to Nacimiento de los Negros, and he was like, what are you trying to do? I said, well, I'm just trying to go there. I'm trying to do some stuff. And he was like, I'll take you to Piedras Negras. And I'm like, no, I don't want to go to Piedras. He said, no, it's better. You want to go there. It's better. It's better Piedras Negras. And I'm like, what is he talking about? Come to find out, this dude is he's a smuggler. He's a immigrant. He trafficked immigrants. So he thought I was an immigrant, and he was telling me he'll take me to Piedras Negras so I can get to the United States. It was that crazy. It was crazy that fast. I got to meet a smuggler that fast. Obviously, I'm not going to record that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to pull out my camera. I didn't know he was a smuggler. I'm glad I didn't pull out the camera. But it was crazy because I spoke to a immigrant, traficante de inmigrantes. ¿Cuánto para llevarme al Nacimiento de los Negros?
Son 400 como ya.
¿Ah?
400.
400. Okay. Yeah, you see where we at. So we are almost there, man. So close I can taste it. So close. All right. Buena. Tú estás en la... Saluda a la cámara. Saluda a la cámara. Niño. What up? Ahí. Check out this picture over here. Wow. Naeli, ¿tú eres Naeli?
Sí.
¿Esa es tu foto?
Sí.
¿Quién es la persona que pintó esa foto?
Hace tiempo vinieron unos muchachos a pintar, pero a mí no me tocó estar aquí en la comunidad.
Pero tú...
Creo que venían de Estados Unidos.
¿Tú?
No, los muchachos.
La persona que pintaron.
Ajá.
Okay.
Sí, pero se inspiraron en una fotografía mía.
Wow, es bonita.
Sí.
Damn. Wow, es bonita. ¿Tú, tú puedes decirme algo de aquí?
Oh,
Yo, si tú no puedes decirme aquí.
por ejemplo, ¿qué cosa?
All right, guys, this is the painting of her right here. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Nayeli.
This is Nayeli. ¿Tú puedes decirme algo de ese barrio, de esa comunidad?
De la comunidad. Bueno, pues somos una comunidad muy tranquila,
Muy tranquila.
demasiado. Los muchachos andan a caballo.
Sí.
Bueno, por ejemplo, nosotros tenemos un restaurancito. Hay personas que se dedican a hacer repostería, otras personas se dedican a hacer bordados, otras muñequitas, y bueno, pues de eso a veces la economía es como...
Sí,
Ajá.
ellos tienen que abrir el museo, porque yo vengo para el museo y yo descubrí que está cerrada.
Oh, sí, ahorita está cerrado porque la señora que se encarga de ella anda trabajando. Ajá,
Sí, yo hablo con ella, yo hablé con
ok.
ella.
Qué
Sí,
bien.
Por ella yo estoy aquí.
Ah, excelente,
Sí,
qué padre.
estoy aquí. Y la gente que vive aquí es como amigable, es como la gente que vive aquí.
Amigable.
Sí.
Sí, de hecho, si vienes a mi casa, yo te puedo ofrecer un vasito de agua, comida.
You hear that? If I come to her house, she gonna give me some water, something to drink.
De
Okay.
hecho, cuando pasamos por alguna casa, siempre se acostumbra a decir buenos días, buenas tardes, buenas noches. Así pases una y otra vez.
¿Y tú puedes decirme un poco de la historia de los Muscovos y Seminoles?
Bueno, nos han platicado que nuestras ancestros y ancestras venían huyendo de la esclavitud de Estados Unidos. Eran de Florida.
Sí, yo soy de Florida.
Oh,
Yo vivo en Florida.
¡Qué bonito! Nos platican que ellos agarraban a la gente de África y los traían para acá porque ellos eran muy buenos en la cosecha, por ejemplo, en el arroz.
Sí.
Como trajeron a nuestros ancestros a Estados Unidos, después ellos se cansaron de ser esclavizados y fueron huyendo de población. Me parece que también llegaron a Oklahoma.
Sí, Oklahoma, viene de Florida, después Oklahoma y de Oklahoma aquí.
Ajá,
Sí.
entonces cuando llegan aquí a México,
No hay esclavo.
les dicen que para ganarse estas tierras tienen que luchar contra los apaches comanches.
Sí.
Y entonces ellos hubo mucha sangre, muertos
Sí.
por nuestros
Para proteger.
ancestros.
Sí.
Y bueno, así fueron como ellos se ganaron estas tierras.
Sí.
Estas tierras no podemos decir que todo fue bonito porque se lo ganaron a base de mucho sacrificio.
Por eso yo estoy aquí.
Oh, excelente. También nos dicen, de hecho nuestra comunidad tiene una escuela y se llama Benito Juárez, en homenaje a esta persona que fue quien nos otorgó estas tierras.
Déjame mostrar una foto de él.
Ok. Qué padre, qué interesante conocer un poquito más.
Sí, ahora tú sabes. Yo conozco mucho.
De hecho, aquí en la comunidad viene mucho una persona que es de aquí porque su papá pertenece a la comunidad, pero ella está en Estados Unidos, se llama Corina. Corina Torralba. Entonces por él fue el que en México se terminó la esclavitud.
Por él, sí.
De hecho también tenemos una casa de la cultura, se encuentra aquí, es aquí a Casita Blanca que se mira ahí al fondo.
Sí.
Es Casa de la Cultura. Hace poco yo
¿Pero es
estaba ahí.
abierto?
Ahorita no, porque tiempo atrás teníamos unos talleres que impartíamos con las mujeres. Esto lo hacíamos nosotros como para no recuerdo bien el nombre que usábamos, pero era como para empoderar a las mujeres. Les enseñábamos varias cosas, como el amor propio también. Y pues sí, tratamos muchos espacios con las mujeres. Y estaba muy bonito.
Sí. ¿Y ese es un restaurante?
Sí.
Ok, mañana yo voy a comer, porque yo estoy durmiendo aquí, yo me voy a quedar una noche aquí, mañana yo voy a comer, porque yo estaba comiendo con él. Yo voy
¿Te
a
tocó
comer.
el granizo anoche?
Sí.
Sí, estuvo padre.
Sí, yo voy. Pero, esa es la comida que tiene aquí, ok.
Sí.
¿Tú sabes que ellos necesitan un lugar que vende como camisas, pulseras de aquí? Porque si tiene eso, yo puedo comprar uno para salir a Estados Unidos y dice, mira, yo estaba aquí. Pero yo tengo el video para prueba.
Bueno, de hecho hay una señora, se llama Guadalupe. que vive aquí en la comunidad y ella hace muñequitas de trapo.
Ajá.
Que las, pues la costura es una muñequita, ¿no? Y está rellena
Ah,
de
ya,
algodón.
pero ella no tiene.
No,
¿Dónde está ella?
pues vive como a esta casa, a la otra, 2 casas para allá.
Yo voy allá para preguntar. Déjame comprar algo
Ok.
y yo voy para allá para
Excelente.
preguntar por ella. ¿Qué?
De tomar solo tengo esto.
Esto, ok. Solo agua.
Ok.
Y yo voy a preguntar por ese señora.
Sí, también hay personas que hacen champú para el crecimiento de
Oh, yeah?
romero, cosas
Oh, wow.
naturales. Por ejemplo, yo hago repostería también.
¿Cuánto es eso?
15.
15. Yo te voy a dejarlo aquí para estar frío, fresco.
Ajá.
Y yo voy a regresar para tomarlo. Porque yo voy a buscar a la señora, ¿ok? Y yo voy a comprar 2. Uno,
Serían 30 entonces.
sí, una para él. Y yo voy a buscar a la señora ahora.
Serían 70 tu cambio.
Ok.
Entonces ahorita regresas por las aguas.
Sí, sí.
Ok.
Tú dices 2 casas allá.
Ajá, está esta casita con muchos árboles y a la siguiente.
Siguiente,
Ajá,
se llama
Lupita o
Lupita.
Guadalupe.
Guadalupe Lupita, ok. Gracias.
Sí, que te vaya bien.
Sí. Yo voy a la casa de Guadalupe. Ella es buena persona. Todos aquí es buena persona. All right. Guys, I am really upset that this rain took over and messed things up, but I'm still excited to be here. The only problem is I wish I knew. Obviously, I don't know it's gonna rain, but if I knew, I would have came here Friday, because I actually could have got here Friday, but I came here Saturday. I could have got here one day ahead, but I was afraid that they didn't have hotels, because everybody told me there's no hotels here. So I was afraid. So I didn't I came here today and now it's raining. Hola, ¿cómo están ustedes? Estoy buscando Guadalupe. ¿Ese aquí? Gracias. So this lady's that house I'm going to, she sells like merchandise. Hola. ¿Cómo están? ¿Cómo estás? Y yo vengo aquí para visitar. Y ellos me dicen que tú vendes cosas. Yo quiero quizás comprar cosas.
Pásale.
Déjame.
No importa.
No.
Mira cómo tengo, pasa.
Ok.
No importa, ahorita
All right.
siéntese.
Ok. So yo tengo un canal de YouTube y para mí ese es un lugar muy especial. Yo soy de Florida también. Y tú sabes, Florida, Muskogee, Seminoles. So para mí es muy importante para venir aquí.
Qué bien.
So.
Me siento.
All right.
Mira, pues yo ahorita no tengo muñequitas, es lo que
No me digas eso. No hay.
Lo único que tengo son... No tengo, se me acaban de terminar.
Ay.
Mira, ser manteles.
Okay, I can take this. Okay, eso es algo bueno también. Okay, yo necesito algo para ir a Estados Unidos. Yo no puedo ir porque yo voy a decirle a mi familia, yo digo a mi madre que yo vengo aquí y yo quiero traer algo para ella.
Tenía, pero ayer también llegaron unas gentes y se llevaron, mira.
Okay.
Es lo que me quedó nada más.
¿Tú hiciste eso?
Sí, yo lo hice.
Oh, wow.
Mira, es un mantel. Mira,
Oh, my God.
de crucita.
Wow.
Mira.
Sí. Mi madre le gusta cosas así.
Sí.
Sí.
Sí, es lo único que me quedó.
¿Y eso también?
Y esa, ajá.
¿Tú tienes mucho?
No, ese todavía no están terminados.
Ah, ¿solo ese dos?
Sí,
Ay,
como los voy haciendo, se van vendiendo.
Es porque tú no sabes que yo vengo aquí.
No, pues no sabía.
La próxima vez, porque yo voy a ver si yo puedo.
Cuando
Yo voy a
vuelva,
ver si yo puedo vuelva en junio, de 19 de junio.
Dale, para junio ya tengo más.
Sí. ¿Y cuánto eso?
¿Eso 150?
¿50 eso?
Este sí está más. Está en 1500.
1500.
Ajá.
Déjame ver eso.
Oh, sí, sí. Es que sí. Es mucho trabajo.
No, lo que pasó, yo necesito ver si yo tengo suficiente espacio.
Ajá.
Porque yo no tengo maleta grande.
Pues sí está grande.
Sí, no tengo maleta grande. ¿Tú tienes otro de eso?
No,
¿Solo
nada.
uno?
Ay. Es que así como lo voy haciendo se van vendiendo.
Vamos a hacer una vuelta, déjame ver. Espérate.
So from the time I was here, I realized this town doesn't get much visitors. They only get visitors once a year, which is June 19th. The people from here most move out to different parts of the United States, but they all come back to celebrate June 19th, to celebrate their heritage. This is a small town. It's rich in heritage. The resources are limited, but the people are dedicated to preserving their stories of their ancestors. The people honor their lineage by sharing these untold stories. Many of their grandparents were Seminoles, while others are still discovering their roots. Regardless, they all strive to ensure the future generation.
So after taking this super long trip, taking bus after bus to get here, when I decided to arrive, that's when I brought the rain with me. But talking to the townspeople, they said that it has not rained in a long time, and they actually have a drought. They've been having a drought, and they needed rain for the crops, and also rain for the horses and cows, the animals. So I'm happy. I'm a little bit happy that it rained, but I'm a little bit sad because it interfered with my video. But I decided to stay another day. I met a lovely couple that has a bread and breakfast, and they decided to take me in for the night, and they actually cooked me dinner and breakfast. So this is the museum here at Nacimiento, but apparently it's raining, so because of the rain it's closed. But I'm trying to see, hopefully when I spend the night, hopefully tomorrow, I can probably get inside this museum and actually get a little bit of video and talk to some people. But this rain messed everything. I did all this to come here. When I come here it starts raining. So let's look at the Moscogos. Seminoles, Moscogos, ¿cuál? Moscogos. I'm riding a horse right now en el nacimiento de los negros Moscogos.
Hola, tío.
Hola, tío, ¿cómo está? ¿Todo bien? So I came all the way here, guys, and then when I get here it starts raining. But nevertheless, I'm still excited and happy to be here because this is something very historical to be out here. But because of the rain, it's like everybody's inside. But it's a good thing that it's raining because most of the people that came here, they said that when I came here, they said that they needed this rain because the place, it's been a big drought. And this rain is good for the animals and good for the people because they don't have any water. So I think this place is too historical for it to be like this small. Like, not small, but it should be way more people. It should they need more resources. Oh, whoa, okay. I am here at El Nacimiento de los Negros, and we are going to have dinner right here. You have, this is salsa?
Salsa.
This is This is the salsa. And mejor. Here at Casa Hidalgo. Here at Casa Cabana Hidalgo. This is a salsa, and we have some tostadas right here. And then I'm just waiting for the fish. I'm waiting for the fish, and then that's it. And what's this? ¿Qué es eso?
Caldo de pescado.
Ah, okay. Sopa de pescado.
Caldo.
Oh, caldo de pescado. Es un fish, se llama caldo de pescado. Okay. What?
Este lo pone así.
Sí, sí.
Y sabe rico, bueno.
Okay.
Mami, me tocó un susto, Camila. Me tocó un susto, Camila.
Muévete.
Es bueno. Es muy picante. I can't do it too hot. A little.
¿Este es tuyo?
No.
That's good.
¿Ya tienes el gato?
¿Quieres?
Sí.
Es bueno.
¿Está bueno? ¿La sal?
Este otro tiene.
¿Lo saludaste?
¿Dónde?
Hola.
One day later.
So guys, this is day 2 here, and I just woke up. I'm sorry, I just woke up. This is day 2 here in El Nacimiento de los Negros, and I'm kind of like feeling some type of way because I could hear the rain. It's still raining here. I was expecting to actually hope that it doesn't rain today. I can get a little bit of footage, but unfortunately it's not. It's still raining, and it's like an all-day thing, it seems like. So I'm not gonna get the footage that I want, but I'm still happy that I'm here. It's something on my bucket list, and I can't let my selfish ways ruin this for the people. So these people are actually happy that it's been raining because they had a drought. So it's good that it's raining because they get to have water for the animals and themselves. But I don't get the footage that I want. But anyway, it's like super cold in here too. Like last night when I came here, I was actually, you can see that AC right there. I was actually thinking about turning on the AC, but I didn't turn on the AC. And now, but I thought about turning on. That just let you know at night it was not cold, and then I wake up today, it's like super cold. But let me let you guys see my little cabin that I'm staying at. This is the bed. This is my cabin. Check out the rest of my place that I'm staying. See, so it's quite comfortable where I'm at. Quite comfortable. I have all the necessities that I need. I have a microwave. I have a fridge. It's actually a nice place. A sink. Also a small little stove. That's a gas stove. Also I have a pet bug. Where is he? Right there. That's the pet bug. That's my pet bug. I call him Peter because of Spider-Man. But yeah, guys, and this is the other bed that I sleep in during the daytime, and at night I sleep in the room. So, and this is my little chair. See, guys. God, my goodness, it's cold. Wow, it's so cold. Ooh. So this is. See the rain? It's been raining all day. So yeah, let's take a look. Oh man. Come on. So it's just not looking good, man. Just looks like it's not looking good for me right now. I tried to do it, but Mother Nature is not working on my side today. Well, yesterday and today. Every day I've been traveling, it's been pretty much dry. It's been overcast but dry, but today it's like yesterday and today it's been raining badly. So ¿qué pasa? Ellos quieren entrar a la casa. Ooh, my goodness, it's cold. Sheesh. I don't want my camera getting too wet because this is not the GoPro camera where it's waterproof. This camera, I don't even know if it's made waterproof, so I don't want to get too wet. Yeah, guys, so this is what I'm dealing with right now, unfortunately. Yeah, it sucks, but yeah. But I do say this, I respect and admire, like coming to here, taking this trip gives me a lot of respect for Mexicans, a lot more respect for Mexicans, because you gotta understand in 1829 when Vincent Guerrero, the first black president, abolished slavery in 1829, the Seminoles, the brown-skinned Seminoles, they came from Florida to Oklahoma to here, and the Mexican people gave them land and told them just protect the borders. That's their only job. So you got to respect the fact that they let them come here and live. You got to respect the Mexican people for that, especially the people here. It's history that, you know, these people are families and generations helped a lot of the black Seminoles. But over time, the Seminoles, some of them end up going back when slavery was abolished. I think in 1860, slavery was abolished here in 1829. I think in the States it was like 1860. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I think it was 1864, I believe, right? Slavery abolished in the United States. 1865. All right. So slavery was abolished here in 1829. So the black Seminoles came in around 1830, and it took 35 years later for slavery to be abolished in the United States. And that's when some of them went back to the States, some of them stayed. I guess the older people stayed, the younger people might have left. And so it's less brown skin, dark skinned people over time and generations. So, but yeah. Wow. This is a farm where she grows her own vegetables. See that? Wow. Look at that. Out here growing your own vegetables. That's one of the good things to do, is grow your own food. ¿Qué tipo de...?
Espinaca, lechuga, hierbas medicinales. Este se llama lanscora.
Lanscora.
Esta es una hierba que comía mis antepasados, mi abuela. Que se cree por ahí, creo que está en la historia, no te sé decir en qué libro, en qué parte, de que los esclavistas no querían que la comieran porque tenía demasiada hierro y agarraban demasiada energía.
Oh, wow. ¿Tú puedes hacer eso como un té?
No, es comida.
¿No? Oh, es comida. Ah, déjame comer uno.
Tiene el sabor muy fuerte.
You can eat it. What the hell? We gonna eat this, man. This is natural. I'm eating it too. It's not bad.
Tardé 4 años en poder tener este sembradío porque no tenía planta. Se fueron acabando. Entonces Manny se me trajo una mata.
Sí.
La conservé, le saqué la semilla y ahora ya puedo comer. Ya tengo.
No, it's mal. Just to prove you guys it's not bad, I'm gonna eat another one because you guys might think I'm making it up. This actually tastes good. I thought it was gonna taste bad. It tastes good. It's like crunchy. Like once you chew it, it's crunchy. I would put that on some food. Y comerlo como en ensalada.
Sí, crudo. Y comían el frijol verde.
Oh.
O tierno.
Mm-hmm.
Aquí tengo los tomates.
Oh, those are string beans. Okay, string beans. Yep, those are string beans.
¿No? Solamente con las ponía con poquito el agua y luego les ponía poquito vinagre y aceite.
Agua, vinagre, aceite.
Ajá. Con agua caliente lo sacaba,
Uh-huh.
poquito nomás metido, lo sacaba y luego vinagre y aceite.
All right, so you put it in agua, it goes up. Then after that, you put some vinegar and some oil. Y comerlo así.
Y comerlo.
Oh. So this was her grandmother's. Her grandmother had all this, and she's taking care of it from the time her grandmother passed away. And Mama Gucci right here is the famous lady herbalist in this area. Her name is Mama Gucci? Getcho. Mama Getcho. She's very famous. Mama Getcho. Getcho. Passed away in 2005. 2005. She passed away at 2005. And that plant, ese plant is, me gusta ese plant. That thing tastes good. It's nice and crunchy. I never knew a plant could taste crunchy. Wow, it's crunchy, but as soon as you put it in your mouth, it melts. Wow. This one right here is spinach. Ese espinacas. Damn, when you eat real organic spinach, it tastes different than the spinach that they have. Like, when I say it tastes different, I don't mean it tastes bad. It tastes good. But it don't taste like regular spinach.
Esto es remolacha. Salud.
Salud. We eating organic over here. Wow. It's como el spinach is fresco. It's like it's fresh. I guess maybe it's because it has no chemicals or nothing. No chemicals, nada de eso. Wow. Oh. Mm. Now I need to come here and just eat me nothing but fruits for a whole month. Yo necesito ven aquí y comer nada pero vegetales por una semana.
Sí. Mira cómo están aquí de bonitas. Esta está tierna, esta está perfecta ahorita para comerse.
Wow. This house right here is a traditional house of the Mascogos. So this house is the traditional house of the Mascogos right here. Wow. So you can see how they were living back in the days. Wow.
Aquí tenía vendiendo artesanías, pero luego ya lo quité.
Wow. Look at that. Wow. Man.
Esta la hice con mis manos.
Yeah, man. I wish some people could come here and support, because this is historical, man. Wow. This is the traditional house. So ese está aquí hace muchos años.
Sí.
Ese.
Esta.
Yeah. This been here for many years. Wow. Wow. All right. You guys get to see traditional homes. Jeez, this is the original. Oh man, I could say in my bucket list, I've been to a very historical place in my life. I could say I actually been somewhere historical, man. That's why I love social media, because this is something that I could show my grandkids, you know, years ahead. And maybe they'll come and visit and say their father's been here. It's a rainy day today, so unfortunately I can't record a lot of things, but the lady who I was just speaking to, she got very emotional when we were talking, Laura, because she said her grandmother, this is her grandmother right here. So this picture of, you see this lady in a lot of places which is a staple in this area. This lady is very important in this area. That's her grandmother. And she said that her grandmother died in 2005. And, you know, obviously I cut the camera off. She said that her grandmother fell from a chair. She failed. And her grandma was like 86. You know, a person who's 86, you fall from a chair. That's something big. So her blood pressure went up. And when the grandmother was in the hospital or her dying bed, she told her that she's ready to die. But her granddaughter, which is her, who I was just talking to, said, I don't want you to die. I don't want you to leave me by myself. She said she had kids, but she was not married. She said, I don't want you to leave me by myself. And the grandmother said that, well, I'm only staying alive because of you. Let me go. That's what her grandmother said. She said, I'm only fighting my death. This is exactly what she told me, word for word, in Spanish. She said, I'm only fighting for my death because of you. So she told her grandma, okay, if you want to go, you can go. And she said 13 days later, her grandmother passed away. So she got very emotional. Everybody says hi over here. She got very emotional when this happened.
Cada persona, los que les gusta estar allá, yo tengo familia, tengo sobrinos, tengo mi hermano y tengo
Para
un hijo,
oportunidad.
y se les respeta, ellos les gusta ese estilo de vida y mandan también dinero acá, ayudar a la gente que estamos aquí en la comunidad. Pero los que estamos aquí, yo pienso que estamos bien.
Sí. ¿Cuántos se fueron? ¿Cuántas personas? ¿Muchas personas se fueron a Estados Unidos?
Sí, hay muchas personas que están en Estados Unidos. De mi familia mi hermano tiene 3 hijos en Estados Unidos, yo tengo uno y nuestro hermano pequeño.
So a lot of people that's from here, a lot of the Mascogos that's from here, they went back to the United States. Pero ese muchos años también, ¿no?
Sí.
They went, a lot of them went back to the United States. Cuando ellos terminan con esclavos en Estados Unidos, abolish, en inglés se llama abolish.
Ah, sí, la abolición.
Yeah. Muchos Mascogos regresan.
Después. Regresan algunos Seminoles regresan a Brackettville y a Las Moras. Y ahí hay otra reservación. Mi abuela, mamá Guecho, ella iba a Las Moras, yo recuerdo, ya a Bracket, a visitar a sus tías, a sus hermanas, a su familia, a sus sobrinos, y ellos también venían. Y a veces mamá iba a trabajar a las plantaciones, pero ya fue, no sé, 2 generaciones o una generación después.
Después, sí. Exactamente, ok. Sí. All right. Bueno, gracias. Está bien. Tú me dices como, yo no sé qué yo voy a decirte, pero tú tienes muchas cosas para decirme.
Bueno, principalmente decirles que aquí tienen su casa, los negros Mascogos, somos una comunidad muy platicadora, estamos para servir, nos gusta recibir a las personas, siempre estamos como que de buen humor, y cuando viene alguien que consideramos que es de nuestra raza como tú, pues
no, yo vengo aquí solo y me siento bien, no tengo miedo. La gente, todas personas aquí, porque yo estaba en un caballo y yo hacía una vuelta en la comunidad, todo, hola. Everybody said hi to me when I was on the horse. Todos, no me conocen, pero hola,
Mi mamá falleció hace muy poco. Bueno, y había venido un muchacho, no sé, 1 mes y medio antes de que ella falleciera, y era muy parecido a uno de mis tíos. O sea, su estructura física era muy alto, muy fornido, y mi mamá lo miraba y le dijo él, ¿nunca habías visto un negro? Dijo, sí, pero no había visto uno que se pareciera tanto a mis hermanos. Dijo, ¿te pareces mucho? Le dijo mi mamá, siento que eres de aquí de la casa. Entonces, y así recibimos a todos. Perdón si dije la palabra negro, pero como lo dije hace un momento, para nosotros la palabra negro no es nada, no es discriminatoria.
It's not discriminating to say black. It has not rained in this town, so when I came, it decided to rain. So I take my selfish ways back and say, you know what, I might not get the video that I want, but I'm glad these people are able to get rain. But now that it's raining, everybody's indoors because they're not used to the rain. But I'm glad they have it. I love to see beautiful portraits like this in Mexico. This is beautiful. Wow. That morning star rise. Wow.
Todas las plantas y todo, pero pues no hay agua.
No hay agua, está, sí, entendí.
Por eso le digo que tenemos
sí,
muchos
ese agua es muy
problemas
importante.
con el agua.
So there's no water. It hasn't rained here in a long time, and yo vengo con la agua.
Por eso se está acabando la tradición y
Sí, sí.
la cultura.
Yo traje la agua, porque cuando yo vení, está lloviendo.
Bueno, esta es la iglesia, ¿no?
So it's bad that it's raining for me, but it's good for them. So I feel good. I feel better that at least I know that they needed this rain. So me in my selfish way trying to worry about getting a video, I'm upset that it's raining, but this town needed rain because it was a heavy drought. The river is dry right now, so it hasn't rained here in a long time. Ese es osos, ¿cómo dice? Osos.
Osos, coyotes,
Coyote, osos.
jabalines.
Pero tiene coyote y osos aquí.
Sí.
Oh, no sabía.
La tierra y a veces bajan hasta acá cuando no hay comida.
Sí, vienen aquí para buscar comida. This looks very nice. Yo estaba haciendo. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Yo estaba, te doy una cerveza porque esa casa es antigua, ¿no? Esa casa yo estaba grabando esa casa, por eso te pregunté.
Bien, pues bien, estaba dormido.
Soy Checo. ¿Estaba durmiendo? Sí. Ok.
Nomás le va a tomar una foto, como la vio. Padre.
Sí. A ver. ¿Cómo yo puedo entrar?
Para arriba.
Para
el alambre.
Ah, okay. All right, guys. So we are entering an antique home here in Muskogee, and you can see this guy definitely looks like black Seminole Indian. His family is definitely black Seminole Indian. Not saying none of them are, but what happens is during the years, over time, you know, they become lighter skinned because there's less black people, and over time over time you get more light skinned people because of less black. But that guy, he definitely is Indian. My God.
Es familiar de Doña Guicho.
Ah, de ella.
Pero ya el señor ya no vive. Digo, sí vive, pero está enfermo. Está en Múzquiz. Está enfermo. Bueno, sí vio el mural ahí en el museo, ¿verdad?
Sí. ¿Y tú sabes cuántos años ella tiene? Que vive en otro, que tú dices, ella todavía vive. Está enferma, ¿no?
No, ella no. El papá de él.
Ah, papá de él.
El papá del muchacho está enfermo. Está en Múzquiz. Pero el papá vive allá por la orilla del río, pero allá en el monte. Y tiene casitas de estas también.
Ah, ok.
Nomás que ahorita no se puede meter para allá porque pues, está mojado. No hay carretera. Y como le digo, mire, todos los animales y todo, no hay comida, no hay agua.
No hay agua por los animales. Eso es muy mal para ellos.
Y para nosotros también.
Sí. Para humanos y animales. My last stop, guys, the last stop is this restaurant right here. This is the last stop, guys. So we're going to have some traditional food from the Monclovas. Just to show you guys some photos, a little bit of history, which she's probably gonna go over all this with me. But look at that. These are all black Seminoles. See that? You can see the old pictures. The old pictures of the black Seminoles. Yeah, man. This is history right here, man. History of the black Seminoles that you don't know exists. This is the outside of the restaurant, guys. So if anyone's ever and decides to come visit this area, Múzquiz, definitely check out Laura's restaurant. The other lady is actually her daughter. This is actually her daughter's restaurant, and she comes here sometimes to help the daughter out. And this is the outside area. Regalos Rossi. Hola. Sí, sí, muy bueno. La comida es muy bueno también.
Muy buena la comida, muy linda gente dulce.
Sí.
Amiga mía.
Ah,
Laura.
Laura, sí, Laura.
Muy bonito lugar.
Sí, muy bonito. See that? They're getting compliments from the people. Wow. Guys, these are the Black Indians, Black Seminole. I believe that's her grandmother, Laura's grandmother, right here. There's some other pictures of Black Seminole. Oh, that's the interpreter. Black Seminole interpreter. And this is, okay. Alright, and this is right here. Some more pictures right here. Wow. And here we are, guys, we started off in Florida at 1812, 1838. Then from 1838, left Florida to Oklahoma, Indian Territory, stayed in Oklahoma from 1838 to 1849. The Odyssey, the John Horse, the Black Seminoles, the Black Seminoles went down to Mexico and stayed in Mexico all this time. There we are, 1850 to 1882. More videos. Laura. Laura again. Now this is how Laura looks when she's all jazzed up and beautiful. Wow. You know when you're in the back of the kitchen and you can see how clean the kitchen is. That's how you know it's good. Pinot Pau.
Aquí, perfecto.
That's what I'm eating here at the restaurant.
Gracias. Ahorita les traigo más tortas de harina.
¿Cómo?
Sí.
Yeah. Sheesh. Wow.
Negros grandotes.
Sheesh. Más comida. Pancake y eso. Wow. All right, guys. So let's see how this is. Let me show you.
Muchas gracias.
Aquí se las agrego.
I love the
¿Ya no
rice.
debemos esto? ¿Cómo se los puedo poner? Está bien, ok.
Están muy alimentos tienen un buen tamaño de pantalla. Sí, puede ponerlo en espacio, pero menos fritos.
Como esto. Las tortillas después tenemos ahí más aceite, le echas en su polvito. No, no.
Ponerlo atrás. Nah, está bien, no duele. Múzquiz, vámonos a Múzquiz.